Good evening all and welcome to another video on All Hail the Ale. Tonight we're going for a bit of a classic, a supermarket classic, and indeed a classic from the brewery in question. The beer, you already know what it is because you clicked on the title, and if it's just blindly appeared on your screen, well, I'm going to take it out anyway. It is this one. It is Thornbridge Jaipur. Now, Jaipur has been around probably as long as the cosmos itself. And I've only just got around to reviewing it. Why? Well, there's a million and one other beers I've been drinking before, and I want to try it ahead of this one. Well, I say try ahead, I've been drinking it for donkeys anyway. But like I say, I'm just getting around to sticking a video up for it. So, what can I tell you about Thornbridge's Jaipur? Well, it's an IPA. Shocker, I know. And it's 5.9% ABV. And it says here, with over 100 worldwide awards, this American-style IPA has a complexity of flavours created by a 6-dimensional hop experience. It contains Chinnok, Centennial, Ahtanum, Simcoe, Columbus and Cascade hops. Lots of hops going on, amongst the other ingredients of which are water, barley, wheat, hops and yeast. So, there we have it. Thornbridge Jaipur. It's been around forever. Does it taste as good now as it when it used to? Well, that's one that's subjective, shall we say, because many people say it's changed over the years, and I must admit I can detect a change. Is it better or worse for this change? Who knows? That is again subjective. So let's crack her open and enjoy what is within. So the pour of Jaipur is, as expected from an IPA, pale. It's pale, it's very well finished, it's clear as a bell, light carbonation, about what we got there, about a finger's worth of white head. Reasonably consistent bubbles across the top. I can't really get in there too close. Just cover up my mug so that it autofocus disappears. There we are. It looks exactly like I expected it to. But all that said, on keg, it is an awful lot more hazy than this. This is quite a clear version, I must say. As for the aroma, yeah. It's classic. It's a classic aroma. Hop forward, beautiful, sweet, ever so slightly malty. But hop forward is the best bit. Anyway, cheers. It's hop forward. It's everything I love in an IPA. Slightly bitter, hop forward, sweet, citrus finish, beautiful. And yeah, it is lovely. It really is lovely. You know, I mean, you can see why it's won awards. Maybe not this particular bottle though. I think the keg version is infinitely better than the bottled version. It's just got a little bit more haze. It's got a bit, well, it's got haze. This has none. This is, well, there's no haze. It's completely void of haze, and with the keg version I think it's probably a little bit more juicy, a little bit more chewy. Well, it's got more body than the bottle. I'm not saying the bottle is bad, it's just not as good by any stretch to the keg, and I'm not surprised, to be honest, because keg and cask are infinitely better than the bottled versions, except for the very rare occasion where all the planets align and some magic happens, and occasionally you get a bottle or a can that's slightly better than the keg or cask version. But that is of course just my opinion, and opinions like arseholes, everyone's got one. But on the whole, you know, Jaipur in a bottle, it's nothing to be sniffed at. You know, it's £1.80 a bottle, or if you're savvy and buy 3 in Tesco, you get them for £5.25, which works out a little bit cheaper, and even cheaper still if you buy them in bulk. So yeah, I can't knock it for the money. You know, that said, I would much rather pop up my local. I'll say one of my locals. There's a pub up in Hanley called the Woodman, and they have Jaipur on keg all the time. It always goes down well. You know, I would always rather that than the bottle. Anyway, let's give it a score. We're going to score the bottle version because the keg version is infinitely better and would attract a higher score. So, would I buy it again? Well, I've bought it before, so this kind of stands to reason. I would buy it again, and I'm going to score it at least a 3. Would I rush out and buy it again? I've bought quite a few of them over the years, and yes, I would score it at least a 4. Now, the keg version, I would score a lot higher. The keg version I score 4 3/4. This, because it's lacking a little bit of that je ne sais quoi, it's lacking something. It's lacking the haze, it's lacking that little bit of body, so I'm going to knock it down a little bit. So the bottled version I only give 4 1/4. It's still got those beautiful hop flavours that I love. They're just not there in as much abundance and in their full glory as if they are in the keg. So there we are. Jaipur in a bottle, 4 1/4. Ladies and gents, thanks for watching. I appreciate every single one of your likes, comments and subscriptions. You know what to do. The little bell button is down there somewhere. There's a little pint icon in one of the corners. Click on there, have a bit of a subscription, and I will see you again soon. Bye.